Essentially what employee metrics does is it assesses your level of compliance and risk and best practice against this 9-step employee lifecycle methodology. Assess is around your compliance levels against employee legislation and also your risk. Hiring is all about how do you hire the best, what type of person do you hire, how do you follow recruitment best practice. Manage is about managing your employees legally and with a best practice approach. Policy, this is how you protect your employees, but also your business from having the legally compliant policies that you do need in a business. Well-being, are you meeting your workplace health and safety requirements? Training, how you can actually reduce your risk in the business by effectively training your people. Simple as appropriate workplace behaviour training rolled across the business will reduce your risk. Engagement, how do you build highly engaged and motivated teams? And then measure, what are your employee costs? And then the other one is exit. So how do you exit non-performance legally, but also manage your resignations really well? So here's what our dashboard report looks like. Employee Metrics generates a detailed assessment via traffic light report. With recommendations to address any issues that we've found, including the level of costs for that risk, but also some of the breaches that you actually may be exposed to. The brilliance of it is you can really quickly drill down into specific pieces of workplace information, such as identify and reduce risk, identify your areas of weakness, and importantly, increase productivity in the workplace. So employee metrics is a little bit different. It focuses on being delivered by a specialist HR consultant who has extensive industry-wide and commercial background. It's a peer-to-peer relationship. They understand your world and work directly with you to provide a higher level of sophistication and professional services. This is step one, the assess phase. So a couple of questions as an example in this assess phase would be, do you know what your modern award is that your organisation falls under? Are you compliant with this modern award? Do you have independent contractors? So we would answer a yes, no, maybe, not applicable, and the consultant would then rate that as to whether it's green, amber or red based on your response and the assessment. And then the tool automatically generates a report with all the recommendations. So this gives you a sense of the policy question. Policy is around how do you protect your business and employees by having the right kind of legal policies. And questions such as, do you regularly review your policies and procedures for compliance and changes in legislation and best practice? Have all the employees read, understood and agreed to abide by those policies and signed off? Do you have the following policies in place? And then we've got a lovely laundry list of everything that we think you should have. Under measure, we talk about what are your employee costs, and I see this area as one of the strongest to give you that lift in productivity and profitability. Questions in this section is, do you manage loss of utilisation? In other words, how long does it take you to fill a role? Do you measure productivity by employee? A lot of businesses still don't do that. And do you know what your current long service leave liability is? Employee metrics is a modern tool that helps drive performance in a business. It's an automated system. It gives you data-driven solutions. But not only that, you as HR professionals will be able to define the operational drivers for your business. We'll be able to measure the impact of HR towards those strategic conversations. It enables you to proactively identify the issues and influence the strategic conversation. And last of all, the bit we love, it gives you a people-first perspective to organisational planning. If we're doing this well, then we're doing our job well.